What is up YouTube? My name is Alpha Being and today I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite liquid drum and bass songs that I've made recently. So here we're in the project and I'm going to play a little snippet of the track and then I'm going to walk you through the project step by step. So to make a liquid drum and bass song, we need to choose a BPM that ranges from 164 to 174 BPM. In my case, it is 174 BPM. So here we have some chords for the intro, a Reese bass, a stretched out version of the melody from the drop, vocal chops, and a tambourine loop. The intro chords sound like this. And the Reese bass sounds like this. And this is the stretched out melody from the drop. And these are the vocal chops. And this is a basic tambourine loop. And all together, the intro should sound like this. Alright, so next, let's move on to the breakdown part. So in the breakdown, I added some chopped up almond breaks, a kick for some impact, and for the build-up, some effects, risers, and some laser effects. So the chopped up almond break sounds like this. That layered with the kick. Halfway through the breakdown, we have a filter on the instruments and the almond break. So all together, the breakdown section sounds like this. So in the build-up, I keep the almond break, but halfway through the build-up, I change it up and just repeat the kick and a few hi-hats that are in the loop. And then I added a few risers and effects, and at the end of the build-up I added a drum fill and drum and bass siren. I think it's called a wheel up siren. Sounds like this. So in the drop section, we have a two-step drum pattern, a Reese bass, some ambience, the main melody, some vocal chops, and a second melody. So the drum pattern sounds like this on its own. So the whole drum pattern consists of some crash cymbals, some of them are reversed, and we have a hi-hat pattern which is slightly swung, sounds like this. And we have a breakbeat that's been chopped up and it sounds like this. It's been chopped up and EQ'd, so I remove all the low end from the track. And then we have another percussion layer that sounds like this. And then we have a kick. Then we have a snare. And then we have some accent snares. If you guys want to know how to make the hi-hats and the percussion sound swingy like this, if you observe, it's not straight on the beat. It's kind of swingy. Swingy? Swung? I don't know. So let me know down in the comments if you want me to go in depth on how to make your hi-hat patterns swing. So next we have another respace here that sounds like this. So the respace consists of two layers, which is, I used Vital to make this, the respace itself and layer for the sub bass. So if you guys want me to show you how I make my respaces, let me know down in the comments and I'd be more than happy to make another tutorial for you guys. And then we have an ambience here. We have an auto pan going on here on the ambience. I use M Auto Pan, which is a really good free auto pan. All their plugins are dope. And then we have the main melody. And then we have the vocal chops. So the vocal chops have been distorted and drenched in reverb. So in the second half of the drop, we have another melody that comes in, which sounds like this. So to make a smooth transition from this first melody to the second melody, I've made a reverse reverb thing here. So basically how I made it is I recorded the first note of the harp melody here and drenched it in reverb and reversed it, and it sounds like this. It's a pretty basic technique for transitions. By the end of the drop, I reintroduced the vocal chops over here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the drop, and the entire drop should sound like this. So after the drop, we have a bridge section here, which is pretty much elements from the intro and a few elements from the drop drums. I bring down the volume on the drop drums here because it's the bridge section and we don't want it to be overpowering. Oh yeah, one more thing is, so I take off the respace from here and go back to the respace from the intro. And pretty much all the same elements. Another thing, when I'm going from the drop to the bridge section, I applied a filter which cuts down all the frequencies and brings them back in the bridge. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the track. It's a pretty simple track. I've been making a lot of liquid drum and bass nowadays, and I'm kind of in love with the genre and expect more videos on liquid drum and bass. And of course, I'm going to be making other genres too. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And also, I'm not going to be going into the second half of the track because it's pretty much the same. Just copy paste and then a few arrangement changes here and there, but it's essentially the same track. So if you've stuck around till this part of the video, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found the video helpful. And please let me know down in the comments if you want me to make more in-depth breakdowns. I know this is kind of a basic breakdown, but please let me know down in the comments what you want me to make next. Maybe some sound design, some tracks from scratch, or more in-depth track breakdowns. I'd be more than happy to do it for you. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram at AlphaBeing. I post a lot of reels over there for my own music, and that's pretty much it. Peace out.